Not so long ago, the Lachine Canal was a mass of factories, and the air was thick with smoke and noise. Today, the canal has become parkland and a zone of affluence. But, in behind, a stone's throw from where you are now standing, are the old working-class neighborhoods that have struggled with the loss of jobs and now gentrification.
Well, the Canal Audio Walk is an hour-long walk of the canal between Atwater Market and here at St. Gabriel's Lock, and it tells the story of this neighborhood through people's own memories and their own voices. The tour lasts an hour, and you hear this history from multiple perspectives, from people who live in the area, people who work in the area, people who grew up in the area, people who've moved into this area as condo owners, for example. And there's a lot of diverse and sometimes conflicting stories. Behind me is Robin Hood Flour, which used to be the old St. Lawrence flour mill. An important moment in Canadian labour history happened right here. In 1977, there was a major strike that lasted weeks that ended in violence, and strike breakers were being brought in through the train. And right behind me, you'll see the tracks, and so there's a lot of confrontation which ended in shooting. And so out of that whole confrontation, we had the first sort of law in North America against replacement workers in Quebec, so the anti-scab law as it's sort of known.
And they hated us. I mean, one guy came in and he got beat up. So they said, okay, we're gonna get the security guys to pick you up and drive you home. You know, these are, wrestlers, and these guys were wearing like leather gloves with the fingers missing, and they were just regular leather gloves. They were padded with lead. They had car rentals, and they would actually pick us up and drive us to work.
Okay, we're standing at St. Gabriel's Lock, which is sort of ground zero for urban change in Montreal. Behind me you see both Northern Electric, which was one of the largest brick buildings, industrial buildings in Canada, which closed in the early 1970s. On the other side of me is Red Pass Sugar, which also closed around the same time. Now, what we see also are these cranes, right? And so these are industrial spaces that have now gentrified. And this whole zone along the canal is an area of tremendous change, right? I don't know how many cranes are around us. And of course that brings controversy, right? The working class neighborhoods in behind Point St. Charles, Little Burgundy, have a lot of questions about the change going on.